welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today, we got ourselves a banger. Let me go ahead and share this. Let me share you guys. What up? What up, everyone? Welcome in. We're just getting started. Let me share this to the Telegram if I can. Jesus, it won't let me. Whoops. Whoopsies. All right, there we go. Share this to the Telegram. Boom. All right, we shared it. What is up, everyone? Let me get up the live stream. OG Crypto says, "Hey, Ski, what up?" So let me pull out this over here. How's everyone doing out of 10 today? We'll take a look at the charts, your guys' coins, all that and more. What up, Ski? What up, fam? Jesus. How's everyone doing? Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting that share. I already hit the share. You should hit the share. Quant. I like Quant. Quant is, for me, there's one coin in all of the 22,000 different coins that I know will be here 20 years from now. And then there's about 5 or 10 that I have strong convictions, or I have a strong idea will be here 20 years from now. The only coin that I know for sure will be here 20 years from now is Bitcoin. But I would put Quant in the strong case scenario of being here 20 years from now. That being said, my price prediction for 2025 for Quant is somewhere between $700 and $1,300. Yo, brother. Evening Ski. Hey, DCA into Sonic. That's right. Sonic is the top meme coin. $1 billion market cap or bust. Cali XT says, what up? What up, Ski? What up, Ski and all. Sonic. By the way, guys, if you guys want to see the charts, it's not normally like this on TikTok. It'll be like this for about another week. And then I'll be back in my home station where I'll be streaming normally. But if we're looking at charts tonight and you guys want to see the charts, head over to YouTube. We're live there right now as well. What would you buy right now? Sonic is the number one meme coin with the most value right now. I'm always buying Bitcoin. I think that XRP is in a good area of value right now. I think that Quant is in a good area of value. I think that Link is in a decent area of value. Those are some fundamental coins that I like. Chia is definitely in a good area of value. What else? There's some other ones. Somebody on the Patreon actually had a list. Which one was that? Oh, I like AVAX. AVAX chart looks really, really good to me. Sauce. Yeah, Sauce. I really like Sauce. And especially right now, that's true. Sauce is had a really good pullback. I already made a lot of money on Sauce. I might reaccumulate a position on Sauce. I was talking about Sauce video evidence, less than a penny on Sauce, and we went all the way into price discovery. We actually went past the 4.236 extension, and Typically, when you do that, you come down pretty hard. So I would anticipate us to maybe even get to the 9-10 cent range. But the difference between 11, uh, the difference between 11, okay, unfollow. All right, brother. ILV. The difference between 11 cents and 10 cents, it's potato. So yeah, I actually think that sauce is in a good area of value as well. Um, it wouldn't be weird for it to go all the way back to 9 cents though. Yeah, I like AVAX right here. I like AVAX right in here. I think that I think the chart looks really good for AVAX as well. All right. Price prediction XCHNG. I'll take a look at it. By the way, if you guys want to see the charts, I'm live on YouTube as well, and you'll have the whole all the Jesus, you have all the charts as well. What was it? XCH. So you're going to ignore my comment? I didn't see your comment. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm reading all comments. Thank you for the chili. And the ice cream. You savage. Oh yeah. So XCHN or HNG. I don't see that, brother. Yeah, I'm not seeing that one. Sorry. Swift coin. T Swift. I'll take a look at it. All right. If you want to see the chart, by the way, head over to YouTube. We're live over there right now. I'm your boy Ski. But let's take a look at, what is it? Swiftcoin, SWFT. What the? There's Sonic. Is it Sonic with tits? Is that the one? Is that the one that you're referring to? This has yeah, there's nothing. This is that's the one, like 2,000 market cap. This is yeah. This is less than even an atomic cap. I don't know anything about this, but there's not enough chart data for sure. Oh, Phantom as well. The charts to me look really good on Phantom. What do you think about TPU? How much longer will we be in this pullback? Dom, in my opinion, most of the time in every finance, not even just crypto, but the stock market as well, there's a saying, it's sell in May and walk away. And it's a saying for a reason, and it's because typically it's boring through the entire summer. And that's pretty much what I anticipate is going to happen. But realistically, you need to train yourself and condition your mind to be excited when it's boring. And that's when you want to be making your plays, is buy the boredom and buy the blood, fade the FUD. So when it's boring, that's when you want to be excited. What happening with Sonic, bro? It's tanking severely now. It's not severely, I would say. People are taking profit. It's a normal thing that's gonna happen at every single leg up. People are gonna take profit. That's just what's gonna happen. Whoops, Sonic. SOLNIC. I mean, we're still like the floor is basically 500,000. But this is right here structurally is the most basic move known to man, and that's like Wyckoff accumulation, consolidation. You have your breakout, and then you have your back test of your prior range. When we broke out, there was a gap right in here, which, we went straight through there all the way up, and we were riding on top of it, and this gap right here had to get filled out. It's been filled out. Now, I don't know how much longer we're going to consolidate in this range between 500,000 and call it 1.2 million. I don't know how much longer we're going to be here, but I will say all stipulations for the next leg have now been fulfilled to where we don't need to go back in this range again. TA wise, and then like literally if we wanted to pull a fib off of this, we can. Because, I mean, realistically, big picture, I think that this thing can realistically get to $1 billion market cap, but just on the next wave, because in my opinion, it's going to do the same thing of which MAGA did, where it had multiple waves, multiple breakouts, pullbacks, multiple breakouts, pullbacks, multiple breakouts, pullbacks, and I'll show you that after this. But just in the next wave, we're going to probably get back near the 5 million for a retracement, and then price discovery puts us near 20 million, $25 million market cap. So that's probably going to be the next wave. The next wave will put us somewhere between 16 to $25 million market cap when we start getting into price discovery. We just have to work on finish working on Wyckoff accumulation. And that's sort of the charts for that. Fundamentally, though, how are you going to market Solnic so we can get enough buy volume to mimic MAGA? Good question. And what is going to be done with that is the NFT launch. The artist is still working on it right now, but as soon as that's done, we're going to launch our NFT project. It's going to be launched on Magic Eden. And all the proceeds from that are going to go into marketing, getting listed on exchanges, and we're going to be buying MEXC's marketing package as well. And also it will be going into bridging. So it'll be marketing and bridging. That's all the proceeds from the NFT project. That's what it's going to go into. Hey. Maybe we need to focus a bit more on advertising of Solnic. Yeah, we're going to be advertising. But you got to understand, brother, this is an 18-month play. This is day number 55. So that's the context. Let's put this chart on the weekly time frame. Okay? Let's put this on the weekly time frame. I understand we want this to go up in a straight line forever. I get it. But here's the entire chart of the entire history. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 and a half total candles. And I took over at this candle. So there you go. That's the entire history of the entire chart. This is an 18-month play. This is not an 18-hour play. This is not an 18-minute play, 18-day, 18-week. This is 18 months. So I hear you, and that's what we're going to be doing, especially with the NFTs. All of the proceeds from that are going to go into marketing, getting us listed on MEXC, BitTrue, other exchanges, as well as bridging to other blockchains. Price prediction for Ruin, TPU and Tensor, Ring AI, Golden Rich. Can you look? I need to pull you guys closer because I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time reading you guys. I don't know if this is... I might have to put you guys over here. This isn't my normal setup. Sorry, guys. This is my makeshift... You should share your screen. Don, you can go over to YouTube right now because I am live on YouTube and you can see my screen. I can't... so TikTok has a... I mean, I guess I could do like this. if you want. But if you want to see the charts pretty clearly, hold on. I guess I could do it like this. But if you want to see the charts clearly, head over to YouTube because I'm live over there as well. Can you take a look at Goldfinch if you want more people? What's your YouTube? YABOYSKEY. Yo boy Ski. Somebody mentioned this yesterday. As far as like doing this right here, is this the view that you guys want? We'll do that. I don't know. Need to set this up to where I can see. Did CoinGecko remove our listing because of copyright? They didn't remove it. I don't know what the issue is. That's still being worked. Cliff is really the main one in charge of the vaccine stuff. Solana struggling, traffic. You just have to keep trying. You got your magic ball. I don't have no magic ball, just charts. Just charts and TA. How about DYM and Phantom? Oh, you're the second person to ask about Phantom. Let's look at Phantom. Off of memory, because I just covered Phantom in my Patreon video. I think that I really like Phantom's charts. Let me see. Am I on? Yeah. Off of memory, yes. Okay, yes, I do. I do like Phantom's charts a lot. Okay, so to me, this is classic Wyckoff accumulation for Phantom, and my rule of thumb for Phantom is, or not for Phantom, but any coin, you want to be accumulating below the 0.5, okay? So the 0.5 is right here. This is the 0.5. If you get an opportunity to accumulate below this line, this is my like go or no go. So for me, it goes like this. If it's below this line, it's a go for me to accumulate. If it's above this line, it's a no-go, generally, especially if it's a micro play. So it's below the 0.5. That's my general rule of thumb. And then like it's a double go or like very, very good if you can get it below the 236, which it is. So this is classic Wyckoff accumulation. You had your sign of strength and then your back test of the prior range. So this is very, very, very clean. And the value of where it's at below the 2.36, which is right in here, is like super good. So in my opinion, Phantom chart-wise is a really good play. Because like realistically, it could bring you to 245 pretty easily, and then price discovery could bring you somewhere around the $9 mark. Is it me, or is it lagging really bad? Is it lagging really bad on YouTube? Are we lagging bad? I might be. Hope not. Have you done feet? No, I haven't. It's fine on TikTok. Yeah. Well, this isn't my normal setup. No, it's not lagging for you. What do you think about TPU? I'll look at TPU. We'll look at TPU. Yes, lagging. It might just be my camera because I'm just using the monitor. All right, what was it? TPU. Someone keeps asking about TPU. Was it TPU? Yeah. TPU. What type of coin is this? Is this a meme coin? No, there's not enough data for this one, fam. Sorry. Fetch AI. Yeah, maybe more like laggy spike here and there. Yeah, I'll be home next week, guys, and I'll have my normal setup. This is just what it is for right now. It is what it is for right now, doing the best that I can. But we'll be home next week, and I'll have my normal setup. All right. This is in price discovery. If it were me with this Fetch AI, I would consider taking profit at this moment in time. You don't have to take everything, but that's already at the 2618. Like typically when you have this is already in price discovery. Now it could get to the 3618 at $4.20. But in all likelihood, when it comes back, it's going to back test this whole range. Now, it doesn't mean that it's not going to have multiple waves, which is probably going to happen, right? So let's say like it did get to the 420 range and it did back test 120. Well, then your next wave would bring you somewhere into the $11 range, but you'd have a lot of consolidation. But right now, where it's at right now, for me, it would be about rotating a little bit of profits on this particular project. What's happening? What do you mean, Joe? We're just looking at charts. Can you look at Roost? Is it a is this a meme coin or is it a real coin? Goldfinch. Like Cock Inu. Is that a Solana meme coin? If it's a Solana meme coin, let me know because I could look on it on Dex Tools. Can you look at NXRA? Yeah, I like NXRA as well. What is this? COQ Inu. Yeah, this thing looks pretty Is this the one? It's on AVAX. I know that I couldn't find one. Okay, yeah, here it is, right here. 280 million market cap. All right, let me zoom out a bit. Don't mind that. Let me zoom. Okay. Yeah, this isn't bad. This is kind of a back test of the prior range right now. Yeah, so you went to the 1618 into price discovery and you back tested the prior breakout range. Like this is the same thing. Like this structural move right here is the most basic move in all of history. And it happens over and over and over and over again. So you have your breakout and then you have, you could call it a bear market, but essentially Wyckoff accumulation. You could call it a U, you could call it a W, whatever you want to call it. This is like what a bottom looks like. And then it went on another bull run into price discovery, and then the same thing, back test of the prior range. So it could make another wave to the 236 or even the 3618, but in all likelihood, this is probably a separate wave, and it could go down. Like I don't know what these numbers are, but I'll just go by percentages. So it could hold here, but in all likelihood, there's not a lot in here. But here's where, to me, like this is the base of the move for it to really back test, and you're looking at another maybe 30% correction. And then if that were to happen, this would be forming this same structure in here, which is your Wyckoff accumulation. And I don't know how long that's going to take, but then you could project another, Fibonacci from there, and then it would bring you, this could take months to play out into August. But yeah, this doesn't look too bad to me. It launched a week ago. Well, if it launched a week ago, brother, there's not enough data for sure. When altcoin move, altcoins will move when Bitcoin gets into price discovery, which is 88K. Nice to see you live, Ski. Nice to see you here as well. Roos is on base, I believe. All right, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it says 10 days ago. Yeah, not a lot of data here. Let me go on the 1 hour. Yeah, I don't think there's enough data for this. Only 30 million coins. What do you think? Well, if it's a new coin, you need to look at the team and their prior what have they done before? That's going to be a big part of the equation. What have they done before? Is this what's happening? It's only, are we at the bottom? Yeah, exactly. That's right. That's literally what I think is going on right now. We are in the beginning to medium stages of accumulation phase. But yeah, literally, it's the same thing. Same exact thing. It's the most basic move / the most common move that happens over and over and over again. So in the last breakout, so this was before me, by the way, there wasn't a lot of time here. It was a 30-minute window when it got up to here. But realistically, this is where it was at. Here's where the move was actually at for Solnic, right? That's where the actual base of the move. All of this stuff right here was 4 hours. Very little time. So chart-wise, you don't really count that most of the times. All right, but yeah, same thing though. You have your reaccumulation phase, your Wyckoff accumulation, and then you have a breakout into the next phase, and then again, you back test the prior range. So that's what we're doing right now. And then we're going to be working on our accumulation. We're in the medium portion of it before the next leg higher. And when we go into the next leg, it's going to be anywhere between literally 11 million as high as 25 million. And then it'll do it again. It'll do something like this. This is what's going to happen. It'll be accumulating. It'll probably come up to here, back test into here, and then it'll go like so before going on like that, just like it did. And then even after this happens again, the same shit is going to happen again. People are going to take profit, and it's going to come back down to the prior range yet again, right in here, and it's going to start the whole process over again. This will happen all the way to $5 billion market cap. It'll look like this over and over and over and over again, and it'll do the same shit before it goes on another bull run. And then people will take profit yet again, and it'll come back down. This will happen all the way up to $5 billion market cap. Can you check meme on ETH? How do you feel about the AI narrative? I think that it's way overhyped, and I really only think that there's one coin that even has the potential to do anything, and that would be Dynex. But I don't even think Dynex is AI. I just think it has the potential to have the actual computing power necessary, but it doesn't literally have it right now. I think that the AI narrative is very much .com type vibes, like they just slap .com on it and it is there we go, it's the next best thing. And then that seems to me what they're doing with AI. It's like AI, ooh, buzzword, yay. But it's like, is it actually AI? Is it even collecting any data? And if it is, does it have the actual processing power needed to actually be artificial intelligence? Or are we just calling it that? For me, the only coin that even has the potential, you can't even say it has it right now, but the potential to have the processing power necessary for AI would be Dynex. But you can't even say it is right now. It just has the potential in the future. Yeah, that's my thoughts on AI. I think it's very, very I don't think that actually AI is here, and I think it's a lot of buzzwords. GST, please. All right. Your thoughts on Beppe or Brett on Basecoin? You're right. So the AI narrative is over. I don't think that it's over. Okay, so like there's a difference between a narrative and like what's fundamentally going on. Oftentimes they don't coincide with each other. So like narratives does not equal price, price does not equal narratives, fundamentals does not equal price, and price doesn't equal fundamentals. The only thing that equals price is, are people buying more than they're selling, or are people selling more than they're buying? That's it. That's all that price is. Now, you have to separate that from a narrative. So is the narrative of AI over? I highly doubt it. But fundamentally, are we actually doing AI? I don't think so. So is the narrative going to go away? I don't think so either. But you have to separate, like, there's three boxes, okay? So like you got to be like a man when you're doing this and have your box brain, right? There's like men typically have box brains, right? So you have your 3 boxes. So you have your charts, right? And then you have your fundamentals. And then you have your narrative. Right? None of these boxes touch each other. This box does not equal this box. This box does not equal this box. This box does not equal this box. None of these boxes are the same. They do not equal each other in any way. And they never will. The only thing that has to do with charts or price is the charts. Are people buying more than they're selling, or are people selling more than they're buying? That's it. And then you have your fundamentals. What are they developing? What are they doing? This box does not equal this box. People can speculate based on this, but ultimately, are people buying more than they're selling? That's it. And then you have your narrative. Again, none of these touch each other, and they never will. Dynex, ticker DNX, that's correct. I have a whole 45-minute video breakdown on Dynex. I'm a pretty big fan of Dynex. But again, it has the potential to actually do it, but I can't even say that it's doing it right now. What do you think made us get to 6 million market cap? Was there a particular catalyst? No, there wasn't. That's the thing, is like we've done, and that's my whole point of this little box brain lesson. That's the whole point. Like, that is true. That's a really good point, is we did get to $6 million market cap, and we had nothing. We were not even on CoinMarketCap. We had nothing fundamentally done other than our Twitter and our Telegram. That was the only fundamental thing that was done. So here at this price, we've done exponentially more fundamentals than this price. So what caused us to go there is this. You had your Wyckoff accumulation and you got into the next phase, and that's your markup. So look, let me show you how this goes. I need this. And this is the stuff that I teach. So you have to really separate it. You have to really be. So here's the oversimplified. Here's an oversimplification of what's really going on in the charts. And narrative nor fundamentals equals this. This is the only thing that matters for price. This does not. It doesn't matter about fundamentals and it doesn't matter about narratives. This is the only thing that matters for price. Now, you can speculate on fundamentals or narrative for a longer time frame, but in the medium time frame, this is the only thing that matters for price. So you have your accumulation phase or your bottom, you have your markup phase or your bull run, you have your distribution phase or your rounded top, and then you have your markdown phase or your bear market. So that's what this is. You have your markup phase or your bull run, you have your markdown phase or your bear market. Then you have your accumulation phase, and then it starts over again. You go into your markup, your markdown. Ah, damn it. Your markdown, and then you go back into accumulation phase and it starts over. So, like, to answer your question, people speculate on narratives and they speculate on fundamentals, but realistically, the only thing that matters for price is, are people buying more than they're selling or are people selling more than they're buying? That's it. Like, what does Dogecoin do? Why is Dogecoin, $20 billion? What does it do? It does nothing, but people buy it. That's it. That was an intense night. You were live and you were smiling. Yeah, no, it was a great time. Yeah, it was. So there is like, here's the thing is, like, there are content creators who teach about crypto who are popular, and then there are content creators who are right. Typically they're not the same. But yeah, narratives, like, this is, maybe I should make a video on this because this is a good. There are 3 boxes. You got your 3 boxes. These never touch each other. People speculate that they touch each other, and then they'll buy on speculation. But in reality, you could say that this is price, right? You could call this price. Or, money in versus money out. These never touch. Never. On anything. It doesn't matter. This is the same for Facebook. This is the same for Tesla. This is the same for Bitcoin. This is the same for Sonic. These don't touch. They don't touch, and they never will. Yeah, narratives work if you know the next narrative for AI. Well, if you know this, you can see that there's a narrative coming. Right? Like, okay, example. Phantom. Phantom chart looks really good to me. All right. Or it looks decent. I don't know about. Oh no, I clicked on Filecoin. This is the wrong one. XRP's chart. This is Wyckoff accumulation. Okay, this is very strong accumulation. So I can tell you, in some point, there's going to be a quote narrative for this price to go parabolic. But I'm telling you right now that there's strong accumulation. Same thing for AVAX. Same thing for VeChain. VeChain has really strong accumulation. And some point, maybe late 2024, early 2025, there's going to be a narrative that makes this go on a bull run, and it goes into price discovery at a minimum of 43 cents, as high as 97 cents. There'll be a narrative that causes it to do that, but I'm telling you right now that it will do that. There's going to be a narrative that's going to show up at some point. Like, you pick your coin. Same thing, like LCX is another example. Strong accumulation. This is already in working on the retracement, even working on getting into the, the bull run, so to speak, or price discovery, the markup, whatever you want to call it. But look, all these charts are the same. That you have this W or a U. They're all the same. This is accumulation. This is accumulation, and then boom, there's a narrative that shows up. But meanwhile, it's been accumulating for forever. Like, how long was it in this range right here? 608 days. Like, you can eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You can pick almost any chart, and it's the same shit. Like, let me go to the Patreon. Let me go to the Patreon list. Let's pick some. Like, I think MAGA is working on that now. XLM, same thing. Like, it's working on accumulation. It hasn't got the SOS yet. This is accumulation. This is the pre-LCX for VRA. Well, VRA went into price discovery. But before it went into price discovery, and now it's back testing the prior range, but it went all the way up here into price discovery. But before it did that, what did it do? Same shit. Accumulation. Like, you can pick almost any coin, and it has the same structure. Because they all follow Bitcoin, which Bitcoin is doing the same thing. Gala. Gala looks really strong to me. Same structure. Same structure. There's going to be a gaming narrative. Same thing. It doesn't matter. Show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. You will still like Quant? Yeah, I like Quant. How about LCX? LCX is a little bit ahead. It's on the retracement. Do you think we'll have a long bull run going into 2025? It depends. That depends. Okay, so we're at a critical decision time right now for Bitcoin. Okay, there's a couple of scenarios that are possible. Okay, and I've outlined this. On the weekly chart, people have said that we've made a new all-time high, but in the weekly chart, what we have done for Bitcoin is we have poked above it 5 separate weeks. Let me zoom in so you guys can really see this, what I'm talking about. All right, this is the Bitcoin chart on the weekly. And this line right in here is the prior all-time high, okay, the 69K. And what you'll notice is 5 separate weeks we poked above the all-time high 5 times. Maybe you can count that one or not. It doesn't matter. 4 or 5 times, however you want to count it. It doesn't matter. 5 times we poked above the all-time high. But none of those times did the body get above the all-time high. So this, to me, is not a new all-time high yet. This is a double top. So the question, and then this is what is going to answer your question that you asked me. Are we going to get a long bull run or not? If we bust through this and go into price discovery like so, then no, we're not. It's going to be shortened. It's going to be shortened in height, and it's going to be shortened in length as far as time. But if we instead get rejected here and backtest this like so, then yes, I think that we will have a long duration. So to answer your question is, we need to see what Bitcoin's going to do here. Is it going to break out into price discovery like so, or is it going to get rejected here and go back test the prior range? If it does this, then we will have a normal bull run. If it does this, it's going to be shortened in height and in... Oh, you guys can't see it. My bad. It's going to be shortened in height, and in time. So if we break through here and go into price discovery, aka $88,000 to $100,000, then it will be a shortened bull run. If we get rejected here and back test this range, it will be a normal bull run as far as time and length. How about LCX? You still like Quant? I do still like Quant. And Quant is another one. It's working on accumulation. Did you look at NXRA yet? I haven't, but I will. So the rate of price action for Sonic depends on how Bitcoin behaves. I would say how long we have for the price action, that's what's going to be determined. I think that the height of the price isn't necessarily determined, other than it will give us more time for more money to flow in. But I don't think that it has to do specifically with the price height, the individual price, but it does have to do with the duration on how long. So Bitcoin, like, if this happens, then I think we have till like maybe 2026 to do everything that we want to do, early 2026, right? But if this happens, it's like 2025, early 2025. So that would be the only difference, in my opinion, on Sonic specifically, is how much time do we have to get everything done that we want to get done. What month of 2025? It depends. Like, again, are we doing this or are we doing this? If this, I would say early 2026. If this, I would say early 2025. It depends what Bitcoin does right here. All right, let's look at NXRA. I'm a big fan of NXRA. What was the prior range? On what coin specifically? Eli. NXRA is in price discovery right now. And it's probably going to backtest all of this. This to me was going to be your area of value at the 12, 13 cents. That's when I'm going to start reaccumulating, getting below 15 cents into as low as 11 cents. That to me is going to be the area of value to restack my bag on NXRA. For the late run, early run. You're talking about for Bitcoin? Is that what you're talking about? The prior range is about $50,000. Yeah, about 50,000. That's correct. 48 to 52. That's correct. Hey, man. How's it going? Check out PTSD. I know all about PTSD. I don't know so much about the coin. All right, we'll look at it. Yeah, not a great chart. I mean, it's in accumulation. I don't know anything about the team. I don't know anything about the devs. I don't know anything. Let's see. Let me look at the... let me pull a fib on this. We'll pull it from here. So this is accumulation, which is, again, the same thing. That's like every single chart does the same structure. All right, let me see. Let's look at the audit. All right, no honeypot. That's good. That's the main thing that I look at. Is there a honeypot? Is there backdoors? No. So yeah, this is a Wyckoff accumulation. Same thing. You have your same move over and over and over again, every single thing. This is Wyckoff. Same thing. Over and over and over and over again. You have your markup phase, your distribution, your markdown, over and over and over again. So that's what you had. You had your markup, you had your markdown. Now it's working on accumulation. So your retracement would bring you to, I don't even know what that number is. I'll do percentages. A 4x price discovery would bring you to a 22x. There you go. Can you show Solnick graph? Yep. I got you. So, and again, like there's three different categories, and you have to keep them all separate. Every chart does this. So the difference between, again, let me just say it. There is one box here, which is price. That box never touches this box, which is the fundamentals. And then this box never touches this box, which is the narrative. People think that this equals that or this equals that. They do not. People speculate, but the only thing that equals this right here is, are people buying more than they're selling, or are people selling more than they're buying? That's it. Period. End of discussion. Now, whether you want to buy something or not, you would base it off of this and the team and the devs and all of that. But same thing. You have your markup, your Wyckoff accumulation, that's your rounded bottom, and then you have the next wave up, your mark up again, you have your mark down, and then to me, again, same thing. It's working on accumulation. And I'll go by percentages. The retracement would bring you to a 6x. It would bring you somewhere between a 18, a 29, or even a 40x. That's just the next wave. But if we look at, like, example, MAGA had multiple waves. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Every wave, people are going to take profit every single time. It doesn't matter what the narratives are. It doesn't matter what the fundamentals are. Every single wave higher, people will take profits and sell it back down on every single thing. That is the nature of the beast. It doesn't matter who is in charge. It doesn't matter if Santa Claus created it. It does not matter. That is what will happen every single wave. Where is... Here it is. I passed it. Here we go. Same thing. MAGA's had 5 waves now of this same pattern over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So you have your wave 1, price discovery, your markup, back test the prior range, mark down, same thing. Wave 2, markup, distribution, mark down, accumulation. Wave 3, mark up, distribution, mark down, accumulation. Wave 4. Same thing. Over and over and over. And now it's working on it again. It's on the markdown phase. It will probably go at a minimum to $3. It could go to $2.50. And it's going to do the same shit again. It's going to go like, it's going to get into accumulation again. And then it's going to have another wave. This happens over and over and over again. All right. The ETF is definitely going to have an effect on the market this round. Yeah, like it'll have an effect of like that will be the narrative that will show up. Like, this is why. But realistically, Ethereum is on accumulation right now. What's your prediction for the halvening, dump or consolidation and Moon? Or just blast off? Eli, I think it's going to be a nothing burger. I think that it's going to be boring. Solnick should do exactly what MAGA token did. Chart-wise, same structure. It keeps it's going to absolutely rip. Jeff, I completely agree with you. I think that literally it looks so similar to this right here, especially if we go on the 3 hour and like have an apples to apples chart. It looks so similar, it's not even funny. Like, let me just set it up for you. Let me try to. This chart looks so similar to this chart. Let's set this up as clean as we can. Whoops. I guess I don't need all that. All right, so here's Solnick. And there's MAGA. Solnick and MAGA. This is like the same exact chart. They do the same thing. Can you look at WYNN? Sure. Could you do ICP? Sure. All right, let's look at, what was it? WYN? WY. Is this it? So one thing that you do need to keep in mind when you're looking at the charts is this is accumulation. You have your sign of strength, and then you back test the prior range. Now, typically you don't go back this low, but unless this is a bigger accumulation phase. So to me, this actually, you can't classify this as the SOS. At first look, this looked like your accumulation or your W, and then you have your sign of strength back test the prior range. But at second look, actually, I think that this is going to be one bigger accumulation, and then you're going to get an SOS like so and back test of the prior range. So that would be about 3.5 cents, and then back up to 2 cents. That would probably be your new fill out range. All right, let's look at ICP. ICP, like, the charts don't look bad on ICP either, but shit, I don't know about their tokenomics are a little weird. But the same thing though. This is still the same thing. Wyckoff accumulation. This is perhaps your sign of strength here. This chart looks like Link to me. It'll probably backtest into the $12 range again, and then the next leg higher would bring you into $33, assuming that the tokenomics are good. Dex tools. All right. What was it called again? Whoops, I didn't mean to invite. Oopsie. WYNN. Yeah, this is I mean, it's pretty much the same chart, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I still think the same thing. I think that this is a bigger accumulation, which is good. I still think that, yeah, the same thing. All right. Whoops. Um You really think that ICP will go to $12? Listen, I like the technology done on ICP, but I don't like the tokenomics. So I don't know that. I don't necessarily think that. I think that it would likely retrace. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I do. I think that there's a good possibility. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the upside. I got confused for a second. Yeah, I do think that $12 is in the cards. As far as, you know, what it's going to do in the bull run, I think it'll probably get somewhere between $44 to $60. Yep. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting that share. Uh-oh. Making me verify. What's the best way to store Sonic profits once Sonic goes big? Just in Bitcoin? It depends on what your goals are, honestly. Like, that's a. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. How about that? I'll tell you what I'm going to do personally. I'll be buying probably 100 acres of land and Bitcoin. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be buying land, Bitcoin, and gold. But, your goals might be different. How far do you think Bitcoin will retrace? If you mean by retrace the pullback, I think 50K is definitely in the cards. What coins are you accumulating? I'm accumulating Link. I don't have my list because I'm not home right now, but off the